I'll never forget that morning. I had already missed the school bus, but I stood there anyway, watching and envying the birds.
Hi! Welcome to another Quickie Look, and this time I really fucking mean that it's gonna be a really Quickie Look, because this game is short, as you could imagine. Oh, we're already starting. I thought there was more talking. This is home is where one starts. I think I got... Oh, that's kinda cute. And I'll look at around it, yeah. This is familiar to Dear Esther and Gone Home. And basically it's a walking simulator, and let's just explore. So, before we go any further, if you for some reason want to buy the game, this is extremely spoiler heavy. So, go away now if you don't want to watch it any further. For those of you who are sticking around, this is an exploration game, and I understand that many of you don't like it, but like such games. But if you have you can at least watch the video and get the story that way. If you don't give a damn about the game itself, or you don't want to buy it, you just want to see it. Blue ribbon beer. I can't pick any of this up. That's just trash. All right, let's see what's inside this house. Wonderful, it does open up.
I wish I could forget that smell. The smell of alcohol mixed with mold. I hated that trailer, even when my father was away at work.
Perhaps blue ribbon beer. This is the... duck. Bonus ducks! Alright. Ooh, we have a music box. I said we have a music box. Can't do anything to it, apparently. Oh, there we go. There's nothing on it. Alright. You can just watch it. I'm not sure if every single thing has to have some sort of meaning to them, but we'll figure that out. That's some sort of thing that might have been important, but it's not. That's a fan. A chip. Alright. I guess we're supposed to try and figure out what's going on. I guess this was my room.
I had an obsession with space. I thought I'd be the first astronomer to discover a planet beyond Pluto. I also thought birds could fly anywhere.
Pluto
Even
is a
2 hours
planet
To be a bird and to fly to other planets, I couldn't imagine a more perfect life.
Yeah, that would be nice. Well, Pluto isn't a planet anymore. Ooh, a book, alright. Oh, we can actually read the book. Oh, it's the Bible. Bullshit. Ooh, pictures of birds. And a Game Boy. Or was it the Bible? Yeah, a job. Yeah, it's the Bible. Alright, this is science. This is actually interesting. Saturn is similar in many ways, in many years, yes, sure, whatever. Second largest planet in our solar system is a gas giant like Jupiter. Under the clouds of methane, hydrogen and helium, the sky gradually turns into liquid until it becomes a giant ocean of liquid chemicals. And here we have the moon and the Jupiter. It's quite interesting that the moon is just basically a rock, but so are many other things in the universe. But because it's orbiting us, it's affecting us. If it were just another... if it would be further away from us and had its own orbit around the sun, it wouldn't have any effect on us. But because it orbits us, it affects our tides and all kinds of other stuff. Very interesting. Is that past due or something? Yeah. Storm drain. I guess that past due means that it's a bill. Is there anything in the fridge? No, not really. Hello? Anything else? No. Oh. Vino Catara. I'm not sure if that's a real wine brand, but I think I've seen that kind of a brand before. Alright, a lot of past due bills. If that is a bill. Oh, washing machine. Can't do anything with that. This is probably the dad's room. Yeah. The riddle, the fiddle, the Bible, a little, I can't read that. Frederick Mann, Parts of Fortune. Alright. I have no idea what that is. Can I do anything else to these things? No, I can just flip them around. I bet I can do that, but I've just gone and fucked this up entirely. Alright. Yeah, that is an alky. We don't even need to really explore the place to find out that. Alright, so there isn't really anything else in here. I do wonder what our direction is. Where are we supposed to go? Oh, well, I guess we'll find that. This kind of draws me into it. No, it's broken. What's with these origami birds? Flowers. Yeah, whatever. Can we drive this? That'll be quite unusual. We can't drive it. So, that would have been a weird gimmick to the game. Alright. Oh, that's a lock. I have to find actually a fucking key for that. That's surprising. Alright. Well, I guess that's our objective now, guys. We shall look for a key. Now, where would a key be? In the house, of course, but I just didn't see any key in there. But let's take a quick look again. If we can't find a key, we'll just fucking leave it. I doubt the place is that important. Well, who knows? Oh, this is a room I hadn't opened. But there's still nothing here. Alright. Let's check all the tables. Sofa. It could be in the sofa. On the table. No. On the kitchen counter. No. It's probably some very weird place that no one looks into. Like inside the fish's mouth or something. Or behind the bed. Oh, there's another bottle. Wonderful. Alright. Let's have a quick look here. No, I can't jump. Damn, this is high, by the way, that thing. Extremely high. Couldn't do anything with the book. This is just a washing machine. No keys in there. Boiler room. If I'm to guess. Another toilet. Huh? Oh yeah, there's a bonus duck. There wasn't anything here. This was... Alright, there's nothing here. Let's just move on. But what way are we supposed to go? I'm gonna go see the mailbox, if there's anything there. It also could be that the key is totally not there, it's somewhere entirely else. Can we do anything? No. Alright. What is in the mailbox? I cannot enter... Oh, yes I can. Really? I can interact with the mailbox, and I can see that there's a letter inside the mailbox. But I can't do anything. Social services, they're gonna take me away. Wonderful. Can I run? No, I can crouch, but I can't run. Alright. This is some sort of farm village. I guess we are just gonna walk along this road. There's a building on the left there. Guess we're gonna go and see what that is about. This is what I hate about walking simulators, as This just takes forever sometimes to walk, and there is no sprint button to make it any faster. Oh, I thought this was a monument or something, but it's just a chimney of a burnt down building, which has nothing inside of it. This is a well, which has no point. What do we have in the shed? Hello? Is anyone in the shed?
It's funny that in a decrepit grave of a house, I found something beautiful a stranger had left a long time ago. I would stare at it for ages after a bad day. I've tried over and over to draw it how I remember, but it's not the same. One day I'll find that stranger, and I'll say thank you.
Alright. Do we get... Yeah, we can look at the paint. Look at that! It's a paint can. Alright. So we've found at least something. Still, I have no idea where are we supposed to be walking. The road is the safest bet. And I shall continue to walk upon the road. That somehow makes the most sense to me. It was quite nice to see that little painting. Just someone who... we are in some sort of countryside. So I really don't think it's just a stranger who left it. It's some neighbor's kid who wants to do spray painting. There is no industrial areas anywhere, so he will do it on the random shacks he can find in the countryside. Invisible wall. Invisible fucking wall. Well, maybe we go the other way. You could at least put up a fallen tree there or something. Oh, you have the telephone right there, telephone pole or whatever. That could have been fallen down there, and I could have kinda understood that you can't go that way. But you placed an invisible wall. That's pretty shitty. This is a early copy of the game, but I really don't... So he has time maybe add something there, but he didn't really indicate in his email that this...
That pond was pure bliss growing up. I can't remember if I had a fishing pole or not, but there definitely wasn't any fish. I didn't need to catch anything anyway. I once spent an entire Saturday afternoon trying to climb on top of one of those hay bales, just so I could take a nap in the sun.
Oh, that's quite nice.
When I finally did it, I was too happy to fall asleep.
So yeah, well, I was saying that in his email he at least didn't say anything, indicate anything that it would be incomplete or anything. So I am assuming that this is the version that is going to hit Steam. Maybe minor tweaks or something, but that's for him to be aware of. That's pretty silly to have nothing there, unless it opens up when I have explored enough. It could be. And yeah, if you think that there are fish in a pond like this, then then you have not learned anything about biology. There's a hole in that hedge. Let's see if we can go that way. I somehow doubt we can. Yep. The invisible I'm not sure how Dear Esther handled it, but another walking simulator I played a while ago, last year in the Christmas time, was Into Blue Valley or Blue Valley something. It didn't have invisible walls, it had mountains. Fucking mountains stopped you from going into a direction you were supposed to go. This is an open field. Nothing is stopping me anywhere, and so there are invisible walls scattered everywhere. Alright, it kinda looks like that there's nothing in that direction. So I will guess that at those bushes I will hit an invisible wall. We will see. There's a building. Yeah. I have guessed correctly. And this kind of indicates these leaves, for me, as a player, that, alright, now you're going the right way. It looks different than the road here. Alright, yeah, this is where we want to go. Now that I see that the leaves are falling from the trees and there are no trees in that way, I kind of understand that. But still, it's an open road, but it has an invisible wall in it. So it's kind of a... Well, maybe the key is just behind the shed. Who knows? Nope. So I guess we're supposed to find a key. And maybe that is the end of the game when we do find it. I'm gonna investigate this area over here. Just leaves and trees. Nothing much. If the key is hidden somewhere here, then I have no idea. Oh, well that has to be something we can go to. But those bushes are again placed so that I guess it's an invisible wall again. But it looks like it's something we should investigate. But there's an invisible wall. That's something on the ground there behind that tree. Or it's not. It could be nothing. Let's see.
My father locked the shed because I stole something from him. All I remember thinking is, if that thing was gone, my old dad would come back and things would be better. I was wrong.
We got an achievement for that at least. We found a booze bottle. Alright. There's nothing over there. How about this field? Can we go into this field? It looks more open, so I'm guessing yes. It doesn't seem like there's... Okay. We have passed that tree. Yes, we can go this way. Alright, we are now in the field and now we have lost vision entirely, so we'll just walk forward and you can marvel at the grain. Or wheat. I guess this is wheat. Let me know if I've gotten it. Was that a thump? Probably not. I don't think there are going to be any monsters or something in the game. Oh, what's this? A graveyard? Well, this has to be something.
I almost never went into that old cemetery, but that morning I did. I guess I wanted to feel something, even if it was only fear. I was terrified because of a vivid memory. I remember I'd lost something important, and I realized it was near that graveyard. I gathered up all my courage, imagining how Princess Leia would act. Right as I stepped into the gates, I heard a ghost screaming at me. I ran as fast as I could, and I never looked back.
Ooh, a ghost. Where?
After walking around, I started to think. I started to feel brave. My father had hidden a key in his room, so I went to go get it.
Did the key spawn after we were here? Alright, so I'm not sure if that's the case, but now we're gonna go and check the room again. But first, there's something over there in the right hand side. I'm gonna go and check what that is. But it may be indeed that the key has now spawned. Well, just go and find what the key is, if it is there. It might be between the book, because that's the only thing I found that I can interact with. What is this?
I once made my own fort in the woods. and called it my mansion. I imagined it
Oh.
being this giant house with furniture and a TV. And I even had separate rooms for toys and for tinkering with computers. It was a place where everything was better. It was home.
Yay. Kinda sweet. But at the same time, kind of horrible. Awful family. The mother probably is not around anymore. And the torn picture. The father's head is missing from it, and she hates the dad, understandably, and wants her mother back, which is not possible because it's dead. She's dead and whatever. Bonus ducks! Can I interact with this duck? Quack. 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 Okay, enough. Lots of flowers seemingly popping out of nowhere. Oh, I can walk on the fridge, that's surprising. Anything in the dead truck? No. Alright, let's go and find that key. Maybe he threw it out by accident on the trash pile. No. Alright, out of the way. Yeah, there are definitely new noises in here now. Alright, still can't do anything with the book, but now I can open drawers to find a key. There we go. That was more easier than I expected. So now we shall go and open up the shed, and I guess that would be the end of the game. Not sure if it is. It could very well be. I have a very big problem with this game, and it is I know you can guess it already, and it's those invisible walls. Have at least something in there to make it feel like you can't go that way. Don't go there before you hit the annoying invisible wall. Alright, so what do we have here? A work tool, a work shed, chainsaw, gasoline, and a bike. Do we get to ride the bike? Oh, gotta go fast. Gotta go fast, me. Gotta go fast, me. Gotta go faster. Can we drive inside? Whee! Now is not the time for that, Red. Stop it.
At that moment, all the invisible walls in my life disappeared.
Oh.
What I would give to ride that bike one
Oh. Clever developer. Oh, or not. And I guess that's it. Well, I would have imagined that now I could go and travel there, but apparently not. This was a very short game, so it's an experience, maybe. Some of you will enjoy these kinds of things. Well, those of you who are still watching probably are not enjoying these kinds of things because you're still watching this and did not stop at the spoiler warning. But still. Did it cut out? Oh, when the game ends it throws you into... It just shuts down. The game shuts down. Thankfully OBS still records sound at this point. So I'll put some picture here. A bonus duck maybe here. But yeah, that was it. The home is where one starts. It was developed by a single man, but it wasn't that bad. But I know those who don't enjoy walking sims are not going to enjoy this one either. At the end, I thought that the developer was a little sneaky with the invisible walls, that he would, now that I had the bike, they would be away, and he had that line kind of told me that now you can go and explore that area. But it just ended abruptly. Alright. But that was it. So, thanks again for watching, and those of you who have been watching me for a little bit longer and already like my content, I will apologize, because this month will be extremely low on content. I am reading for my exams, entering exams to schools, and I will be traveling also to visit my family in Norway, and there's all kinds of stuff going on. So there won't be that much of content as of late, as now. These kinds of games, if I get from devs that I can play very short amount of time and just throw out the video, then yeah, I'll do that. But everything else, it's gonna be on the low end. So apologies for that, and I hope you understand. Anyway, my name is Mr. Fura. If this is the first time watching, then do subscribe if you do want to, but no need if you don't want to. But anyway, thanks for watching again, and have a good day. Goodbye.